We're here with the Ceres boys after they won the PFF National Smart Championships, and we're going to be talking obviously about that fantastic run. You guys beat some of the best teams in the competition. How does it feel as a captain, Jason? How does it feel to beat the best Manila has to offer?
Good. I feel better because we are based in Bacolod and we win the crown in this tournament, Smart Club Championship. I'm so happy because my teammate give all the best to play this team. I'm happy to win the game in Smart Club Championship.
And Joshua, you've gone from Ceres to Kaya and back to Ceres. What were you thinking when you were looking at the draw? You need to be facing the UFL Cup champions in the opening round. You'd be facing Global, the league champions in the second round, and either Kaya or Loyola in the next ones. It was the hardest draw possible. When you were looking at the draw, what were you realistically thinking at the start?
Yeah, of course I was thinking it's a good thing for us, for Ceres, to play against quality teams, because we can just gain more experience even though we will lose, because it's like we just learn from it. So we just take every game at the time and just try to play our best, and of course to learn from every single game.
And the Ceres isn't obviously, it's not a new team, it's been there for a long time, and new fans won't have heard of you guys as much, and that's why a lot of people were surprised. Peter, coming from England, seeing the club, were you surprised that there's such a big fan base in Bacolod?
I guess all three of us who came over from England didn't really know too much about football in the Philippines, but when we turned up, we were really impressed with the support this one Bacolod, because it's the passion for the game there is undoubted, and in a country where basketball's so big, I think it's just good to see that it's still got that appeal.
What were you looking at? You had Stallion in the first round. What was the game plan going into that game? What were you thinking was your way to beat them?
I think the organisation's been the key the whole way through. I mean, we start at the back. We've got the goalkeeper of the tournament in goal, and he's outstanding throughout. And then throughout the defence, all the defenders really stood up. And then throughout the team, I think hard work was the first thing, and then anything that came extra. I mean, in all the games, we didn't create many chances, but we took them when we got the chances.
And winning in front of the home fans, Jason, in Bacolod, in Panad Stadium, how much did that mean to the players and also the fans in the area?
Bacolod, I say all Bacolod players, all support, and told Pete in the radio, we have to go down to Bacolod and watch the game, and
it was just nice for all the fans to be able to come out and see what Ceres could show and make them proud.
You have to show the home crowd what we can do.
It gave us that extra incentive being at home to give them something to shout about, and you could see it when Jungmook scored his goal. It was just, the crowd was unbelievable.
And then Global next. It's obviously the league champions. They've got half of the Ascals in their squad. Joshua, how was it for you? At the final whistle, you've beaten probably the top seed in the competition. Obviously, you must have been thinking you could go all the way after that point.
Yeah, kind of course, right after the game, but we have to, as I told earlier, we have to focus on every single game. But it's nice to win against, to play against your teammates and your friends, especially friends, and that gives yourself more motivation to do your best. And of course, after the game, you can always joke around with them what happened in the game, and it's the best thing for me.
So it was the best way you could rib them for losing.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah, it's just the way how we do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're facing Pasargad in the final. You've beaten three of the best teams Manila has to offer, and then you got Pasargad, who are a fairly unknown team. How were you going to go into that game without feeling complacent about it, without knowing that you had to see out the win, to guarantee that you've won the tournament, beating the best that it has to offer, Jason?
The best?
Yeah, beating Pasargad. How can you go into the game without feeling more complacent, seeing as you've beaten the best three along the way? How could you go into that with without feeling too complacent and knowing that you had to see the game out, what were you preparing?
We're the same. We prepare from the other global Kaya and Stallion. The same, prepare with training, we train hard the same. We focus to our system. We have to stick with the system. Told the coach told always we have a game plan. We win this if we follow the game plan, just like that.
And you guys swept the individual awards as well. You won best midfielder, Joshua, I think, and your goalkeeper got the best goalkeeper, and you won the best defender and MVP. You basically swept the entire tournament. But I'd like to hear from you guys. Who do you think was your most important player of the tournament? I'm going to go with Peter first.
It was difficult to say because it was such a team effort. We've got a lot of very talented players, but it was such a team effort. But
if there's one, I guess for me the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'd say you have to start at the back with the goalkeeper because in the first game in particular, he made some outstanding saves against us.
Gave us the confidence.
So unanimous goalkeeper then.
Yeah.
Great. Well, obviously, congratulations on winning the tournament. We'll talk more about later on about what's next for Ceres and about the club itself. But for now, congratulations on that. To find out more about Ceres, to find out more about the Smart National Championships and the upcoming UFL, just follow us at FTW Sports.